Hey guys, Strike here coming at you with another little video. This is going to be something that I don't usually do. I wanted to just talk about it because it's been something that's really been worrying me for a while. And it's something that I do genuinely care about. Now, regardless on your opinions on the DC Films universe, the DCEU as it's been dubbed, Ben Affleck's Batman to me has been my favorite part about it. In Justice League, he didn't shine as much as I know that he could have, and I know that really he's only really been in Batman v Superman and Suicide Squad. But Batman's been basically my favorite. Like, Batman is my favorite part about Suicide Squad, and that shows you what my opinion on Suicide Squad is. So two things happened today, Ben Affleck Batman related, Batfleck related, I should say. The first of that being that they released the official images for the Hot Toys Justice League Batman, which I did pre-order. Doesn't even come out till next year. And to be completely honest, with all the shit that's been going on with Batfleck, all the shit that's been going on with him, it's kind of a will he, won't he stay on type of situation. Is he going to be Batman? Is he not going to be Batman? Is he going to stay? Is he going to leave? What's going on? Because, after Batman v Superman, we got the sad Fleck meme, and then after that point, he started growing out this depression beard and, Made Live by Night, which did really poorly with the critics. And then, people were just crapping all over the DC movie universe, and it obviously affected Ben Affleck because he wanted to play Batman. He liked playing Batman. He loved doing it for his kid and all that. But all these fans and critics were just giving him so much garbage. With all of that, I was debating whether or not I should buy a Hot Toys Batfleck. And I woke up today, looked at my computer, and saw the pictures were released for this and was like, oh, dang, that looks really cool. So I started looking at it, and it looks good. I personally would have liked a chance to get the Suicide Squad Batman when I, had an opportunity to. I wasn't able to. Also, I didn't have the money back then, so I wouldn't have been able to anyway. Now, let me say this. I probably would have hesitated, because I didn't want the tactical suit one. The tactical suit one's ugly. And with, the thought of, Batfleck kind of going down the drain, the possibility, I looked at this. I looked at that. I don't know if you can see it. Well, you probably can't. There it is. The Ben Affleck Batman head sculpt for this. Oh, man. I had to get it. I might just get that figure and just display it with him unmasked because I like that head sculpt so much. That is insane. Oh, my gosh. I love it. But with another thing that happened today that was Batfleck related is a really big article came out. And now, let it be known that it is just another rumor or speculation, but I guess this one, of all the Batfleck rumors, is the biggest and closest to being confirmed or something like that, because I guess Matt Reeves is officially looking for a fresh talent, which I hope means an unheard of actor. That's my hope, because someone like the Jake Gyllenhaal, what? No, he's probably a fantastic actor. I'm not really familiar with him, to be completely honest, but I'm sure he's a fantastic actor. I just looked at him and I'm like, when I first heard Ben Affleck was cast as Batman, I looked up a picture of Ben Affleck. I mean, I kind of knew who he was, but I needed to refresh my memory. This was back in 2013. I took one look at Ben Affleck and said, he looks really good for Bruce Wayne. I want to see him as Batman. And Jake Gyllenhaal just wasn't doing it for me. I mean, he could totally be cast as Batman and blow me away, and I could totally be eating my dust because, that's happened before. But I don't know. I just was Ben Affleck's Batman was something that I've always been on board with. I've been a supporter since the beginning, even when everyone was like, ew, no, Ben Affleck, gross. That's such bad casting. I was on board the moment I saw that chin. I was like, that's a Batman chin. And, it sucks that the movies he was in didn't do so well critically, but I was always a big fan of Batfleck. So I'm very glad I pre-ordered this figure, because if Ben Affleck is being replaced as Batman, they said he's going to be in Flashpoint, and that after that, he's not going to be Batman anymore. And then the Matt Reeves trilogy is going to be, I guess, a younger Batman. And I mean, it just sucks. I love Ben Affleck as Batman. I just don't want to see. I don't want to see him go. I'm really looking forward to Flashpoint. I really hope Flashpoint's good. After a couple weeks of sitting on it, Justice League, and you know what's funny is that, like, I think more people enjoyed this movie. I mean, I could be totally wrong. More people probably enjoyed this movie than they did Batman v Superman. But I like Batman v Superman way more than I like Justice League, and that sucks to say because I hate the title Batman v Superman. I can't stand it. I mean, it has grown on me a little bit, but it's just like, it's gimmicky. It's like a Freddy versus Jason type thing, and like, I mean, that's kind of different. But like with Batman and Superman, they are world's finest of like the comic book universes. They're the world's finest. That's what they've been called. So that's what I wanted in their title, and we didn't get that. But yeah, no. Ben Affleck leaving the DCEU sucks a lot. If this is true, this is still, from all the art, I read like 3 articles on it, and all of them were just kind of like speculation, but like, it seems more legit now than it has in the past. And again, this isn't officially confirmed. It's just speculation. But this is why I'm very, very glad I have pre-ordered this Batman, is because I love Batfleck so much. I don't want to see him go, so I have a memento just in case he does. Really worried about that. Other than that, I do really want to, what was I going to say? Crap. I do really want there to be the Snyder cut or whatever for Justice League. Like I said, I've been sitting on how I feel about Justice League for a few weeks now, and I'm just kind of coming around to like, especially after hearing all the stuff that was cut and what was going to be in the movie, I really wish WB didn't mess with Zack Snyder's movie. I mean, I know he had to step away, and Joss Whedon came in and did rewrites and reshoots, but like, there are certain things about Justice League that like, just, it's just sloppy, and I am really like, I still like the movie. I still enjoy the movie. There's a lot in there. It's kind of like Suicide Squad, where like there was a lot of fan service in Suicide Squad, but I just overall enjoyed Justice League more, because Suicide Squad was just kind of an ugly movie. At least in my opinion it is. And Justice League wasn't. Justice League, I think, was like really, it looked awesome, aside from certain things like the reshoots and the lips and the whatever. But I really hope there is a Snyder cut, or at least some awesome deleted scenes in some variation or another, because Justice League just didn't live up to the hype like it should have. Like, I enjoyed it. I liked the movie. I saw it 4 times in the theater, only because certain people hadn't seen it. But Justice League should have been phenomenal. I don't think, like, it doesn't have to be better than the Avengers. I would have liked it if it was better than the Avengers. I think a lot of people would have, but it doesn't have to be better than the Avengers. It just had to be better than it was. That's my thing on it. I'm just really disappointed with it, honestly. Just kind of let down just a little bit. Not a whole lot, but a little bit. That's kind of my Batfleck DCEU Justice League rant thing. And I guess to tie it all in and have it all come together, again, wow, I'm bad tonight. Justice League, my favorite parts of Justice League were like, you know, the group as a whole, seeing Superman come back. The Flash was always cool in his scenes, even though he was kind of quirky and weird. Batman wasn't really a big strong point in this one for me. Batman versus Superman, you can say whatever you want about the other characters. and I may or may not disagree with you, but if there's one thing that I think was flawless in Batman vs. Superman, it was Ben Affleck as Batman and Bruce Wayne the whole way through. I love it to death. I don't care that he kills, because George Clooney and Adam West were like the only other live-action Batman who didn't kill people, and that's a fact. You can't say Christian Bale didn't kill people, because he definitely did in The Dark Knight when he killed Two-Face, because that was the whole break your own rule thing. Break your one rule. I don't really like... I mean, yeah, that's a big standpoint on Batman, but I just, I saw what they were doing with it, and, like, I kind of like where they were taking it. But Ben Affleck's Batman was my favorite part about Batman vs. Superman. That is, like, the high point for me, is Batman himself was just awesome. The bat suit, the bat signal, the Batmobile. I hated that design at first, but ended up falling in love with it just because of that scene. The warehouse scene, of course, is just iconic, and it's amazing, flipping amazing. My all-time favorite cinematic Batman sequence with my all-time favorite cinematic Batman, and it just really sucks to see him go. Like, I mean, my second favorite movie of all time will always be Michael Keaton, Tim Burton Batman, but Ben Affleck's Batman is my favorite live-action Batman. I have been ranting about this for almost 12 minutes. I'm going to go. I don't know what else to say other than new videos and more videos definitely coming your way, even if it's not until next year, 2018. Stay tuned for that. I want to do more DC videos, so hopefully we'll do more DC videos. Anyways, thank you all so much for watching. I'll see you all in the next video. Later, taters.